Okay, so the Congress vote in the U.S. seems to be taking forever. I don't know what's going on with this, but I have suspicions. I'm going to read this article. This is the Financial Times, and we're going to show where basically the current numbers are. It still looks like it's going to be a GOP win, but I don't know. When they delay like this, it gets a little sketchy. This is the Financial Times. Control of the House hangs in balance as vote count continues in the U.S. Donald Trump's ability to push through his legislative agenda hangs in the balance as votes continue to be counted in more than 24 congressional races that will determine which party controls the House of Representatives. While Trump secured a stunning victory in last week's presidential election, and Republicans will have a majority in the U.S. Senate, a long list of House races have yet to be called, leaving it unclear whether Republicans will hold on to the lower chamber. Democrats are able to reclaim control of the House. They could act as a bulwark against the Trump White House and Republican-held Senate. But given the scale of the Republican wins on Tuesday night, many nonpartisan analysts expect the lower chamber will probably remain under GOP control. Trump improved his margins in 48 out of 50 states and is on course to be the first Republican president candidate to win the national popular vote in 2 decades. Experts at the Cook Political Report wrote in a memo on Wednesday that the most likely outcome is a GOP trifecta, including a continued narrow Republican House majority. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, a close Trump ally who is expected to keep the top job in the House should Republicans hold on to the chamber, has said that the GOP is poised to have unified government in the White House, Senate, and House. So this is, depending on your political leanings, obviously, this would be a pretty strong thing. This is a mandate, again. Like I've said before, this is a mandate this election cycle that Trump's been given, and the Republicans in general, to make some pretty significant changes to the country. People are just pretty sick of what's going on, especially to their pocketbooks as far as with inflation. They're sick of the crazy migration that's going on, illegal migration. Obviously, we don't, immigration's great, but illegal immigration, not good. And I think they're sick of the woke rhetoric. So there's 3 different things that are kind of like push this election to the Republicans, and in such a strong mandate given to them, right? So let me show you the numbers here, though. This is what's left as far as CNN politics. This is what they show is where we're at as far as the House goes. So right now they're giving 214 seats to the Republicans and 205 to the Democrats. If you look at other outfits, they're talking about 216, 207, that kind of thing. But 218 is the majority to win. It looks like the Republicans are going to get it. But here's what's left. Here's where it gets a little sketchy to me. So these are the 16 House races that haven't been projected yet. So the first one's Alaska, which Alaska is typically red, so it's probably going to go Republican. Arizona, there's one there. It looks like they're leading. The Republicans are leading. Arizona, another one. Republicans are leading. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the 16 are in California. Why can't California count their damn votes? I don't understand how a large state like Florida can get it done in hours, and California takes weeks. It just, it's scary because it lends itself to shenanigans, right? So when you start to see that kind of thing, it's and it gets people's hackles up a little. We got 4 left, and one in Iowa, another one in what does that mean? Anyways, Ohio, and then Oregon. So mostly blue from the last ones there. So if we get a couple of those California ones to flip, realistically, they just have to win 4. Looks like they're probably going to do it. But let's say, for example, all those California ones flip blue. And then the last 3 there, we got Iowa left, 2 in Arizona, and 1 in Alaska to get the last 4 that they need for the majority. Just flip one more of those Arizona ones. Arizona is kind of a purple state, right? So that easily flip there. It gets a little sketchy. I don't know what to say on this one. I don't want to call any shenanigans before shenanigans, but it's just a little weird that it's taken this long. And this might be the guardrail they're looking for as far as stopping a trifecta in the GOP government, giving Trump all the getting rid of all the guardrails for Trump. So, yeah, hoping there's no shenanigans, but see.